Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Stressful Frog, and this is my road to Red Rank. Now, in part 6, we use the Doctor for both matches. For the first game, the build is as follows. We have Jolt. Putting a survivor into the dying state with a basic attack causes all generators within a 32 meter radius to explode and instantly begin regressing for 8% of their progress. Overcharge. The next survivor interacting with the generator is faced with a difficult skill check. Failing the skill check results in an additional 5% loss of progress. Succeeding the skill check grants no progress but prevents the generator explosion. After overcharge is applied, its regression speed increases from 75% to 200% over the next 30 seconds. The next perk after that is Pop Goes the Weasel. After hooking a survivor, the next generator eye damage instantly loses 20% of its current progress. Normal generator regression applies after the damage generator action. Pop Goes the Weasel is active for 45 seconds after a survivor is hooked. And for the last one, we have Scourge Hook Pain Resonance. At any time a survivor is hooked on a Scourge Hook, the generator with the most progress explodes, instantly losing 15% of its progress and will start to regress. Now, for the add-ons, we use Order Carter's Notes and Discipline Carter's Notes. And in the second match, I actually replace Pop Goes the Weasel with Call of Brine, I believe. And for Call of Brine, after damaging a generator, this perk becomes active for 60 seconds, and the generator regresses at 150% of the normal regression speed, and you can see its aura in yellow. Each time a survivor completes a good skill check on a generator affected by this perk, you receive a loud noise notification. These games did not go, I think, as good as the first two. But, I mean, it's not... You'll see what I mean. It's not like it's because I got stunned too much, or it's just... Sometimes this happens, I guess, for me. I'll have a couple of really good matches. I'll have a couple of bad matches. It's just the way it goes. I'll definitely be going over it, and we'll get to see where I went wrong, where I did things, and how I should fix them. So, yeah. I hope you enjoy the matches, and for now, on to the gameplay. Okay, Disturbed Ward. I actually really like this map. We're gonna do our Static Blast as per usual. Now there is a survivor or two right there. Let the chase begin. We get a hit off here. I'm just gonna leave the generator for now. I do stop her from jumping the window here with the power, which is fantastic. So this is a great start. Scourge Hook right off the bat too. And there's the generator with the most progress. Now this match was recorded pre-patch 6.1. So the generator doesn't actually show the notification when it explodes anymore. It just explodes. You just don't know which one it is anymore. One thing that I need to definitely work on is the range with shock therapy. I think I use it a lot, maybe a little too much, and I use it a lot needlessly. There's a couple of times where if I hadn't used the shock therapy, I actually would have hit the survivor instead. But they've been pre-dropping pallets a lot. Here she tried to drop the pallet and vault over it, but the power stopped that, which is phenomenal. I really, really, really like that about the Doctor's power. It's really good. Now, Mr. Dwight here, trying to stop me, which worked. At that point in time, I was literally hitting the R key trying to drop the survivor, but she still got off. And there's the Deadhard. I'm going to try and keep an active count. See how many times that gets used in both matches. That's one. In match number 2, there is a lot of Deadhard. I am so glad that perk got nerfed. Oh, am I ever glad it got nerfed. Still managed to down her and hook her, though. There's a healthy static blast for a couple people. I chose not to go after her up here just yet, and then they finished the generator. Which is unfortunate, but... There's the screams. Another little bonus. Oh, hello, Dwight. There you go. And he's got boil over, but that's fine. We're right next to a Scourge Hook. I really, really like the Scourge Hook value here. And I believe I hit this one with pop. Yep. There's our pop value. I don't know if I stick around Killer Shack too much. It's never really good to stick around Killer Shack at the start of the game, especially if you have. I do get the hit off her, especially if you have some survivors that are really, really good at looping. Killer Shack can be a nightmare. I thought she was gonna tap the gen there real quick, but she didn't, which is good. This is what I mean by gauging the distance. Now, she dropped the pallet there, and I think she was coming back for a vault, but we got her. Break this pallet. Now, you'll probably notice, too, Jolt is on a cooldown. That cooldown has been removed as of 6.1. So, that generator just got hit again by Scourge Hook. If Jolt hadn't been on cooldown, Jolt would have also hit it. So... it's you can see where there's a lot of ways to slow down generators now. Well, you could always slow them down before. It's just removing the cooldown makes it better, especially with Jolt. Oh, hello, Dwight. I would have went right by him if I hadn't heard that. This is second hook for Mr. Dwight. Down he goes. Right in front of a Scourge Hook again, which is fantastic. I really, really like Pain Resonance. They really want to complete that gen. Got a couple of them on Static Blast. Get the hit on her, and then we're going to go back and pop this again. Meanwhile, they rescue the Dwight. And I think at this point in time, he just gives up. He literally just stands there and waits for it. So, happy to oblige, I guess. And that's number 3. Now, they were working on this gen for a bit, so we're gonna shock her. We're gonna pop. I probably could have chased after her instead of popping. Probably would have saved some time here. That generator didn't have very much progress on it, so it really didn't do too much. I do get the hit off her here, but there is a lot of time wasted chasing her around. I probably should have just broke the pallet. But, I mean, live and learn. Yeah, now I break the pallet. And she's gone. So we're just gonna Static Blast here. I love Static Blast. So nice when you lose chase or you're trying to find somebody and it's like, oh look, they're all there. Now she dead-hearted, so that's number 2. Do get the hit off her. We're down to 1 gen. Probably could have kept chasing her, but try to get some overcharge value here. Do manage to... yeah, right. Deadhard again. I did cut out a bit of the time there. Deadhard, there is a 40-second exhaustion timer. And there was probably about a minute that I cut out there because it's basically just me running around trying to look for her after I hit the generator. So that's why the Deadhard was active. And there's number 4. But this time it stopped her from going through the window, which is good, and I got the down on that. Now they do have all the gens completed, so basically now it's just trying to hook. That's 2. They're going for the door. I probably shouldn't have chased her as much as I did here, but I know she's actively trying to go for the door. But she gives me a lot of the runaround, which is unfortunate because they're going for the other door, and I knew they would be too. I spent way too much time chasing her. This is a safe loop for survivors. It's a really good loop for survivors. Right at the door. Which is unfortunate, but oh well. It is what it is. Swing and miss here. I think if I had done one more loop with the shock therapy, I probably would have got her there. That's what I mean. Like, this just gives me so much of the runaround. There's the other door. Oh, I think she's going for the other door here. There was a spot in this chase near the end. Kind of kicking myself because I missed on a hit that I could have downed her. So she tried to pre-drop. I waited, trying to stun me. Now she drops the pallet. Right here. She messed up. I used the power. See, I shouldn't have used the power there. I should have tried to go for the hit. And I unfortunately got stuck. And now they're just going to stand in front of her. Overall, it was okay. I did get a whole bunch of hooks. I got a few of them on their death's hook, but well, we got one out. So, it's not too bad. Okay, Dead Dog Saloon for game number 2. I really, really like this map. It's one that I came to like really, really quickly the last time I was playing this game. Now, I believe our Deadhard count is at 3, and it's going to go up exponentially in this game because I believe everybody in this game brought a Deadhard, at least Deadhard with them. Now, this Claudette gives me a lot of the runaround during this match, so I'm getting better at picking out which survivors loot me really well, and I try to avoid them for most of the match. So, we're learning that way. Now, I just literally heard somebody reworking on that generator, but I didn't hear it at the time. Awareness of stuff like that is something I really have to work on in these matches. I believe there was somebody working on the generator up top too. Now, I'm not chasing around Killer Shack. And this here is what I mean by this Claudette gives me the runaround. She's pre-dropping pallets a lot, which is good to do. Tried to get the hit. There's Deadhard number 4. I'm going to chase her a bit here. And then she's just going to disappear on me. Just like that. I tried a static blast here to see if I can find her, and she's gone. So we're going to break this pallet for later. And we're going to go up here. You can see them drop down. I'm going to kick the generator for good measure. And, oh, there's generator number 3. This is what I mean. Like, they've been completing generators really, really quickly. Now, this is also pre-patch 6.1. So it doesn't take as long to complete generators. And a lot of the perks and stuff haven't changed yet. Now, they really, really want this generator because everybody's here. Probably should have went after the Steve there. Decided to chase the Claudette, who Deadhard again. That's 5. I gotta get better with this shock therapy. And they're still on this generator. Get off the gen. There's a hit. There's a down on Steve. Wanted to get some of the overcharge and call the Brian on here before I hooked the Steve. Probably could have waited for pop, but I didn't want to take the chance. Yeah, just trying to get my attention, or the flashlight save there. They didn't tap the gen, so there's no point in using pop. Well, I can't use pop on it anyway because it's already regressing, but... There you go. She tried to go for the save. I forgot that was... I saw the aura in white and didn't click in that it was a fake pallet. Instead of using the power, I probably could have went for a hit there. I do get the hit offer right here. And I do hear someone else drop down. I believe that's the Jake. At this point in time, I'm not chasing you, Claudette. I knew they were coming for the save. They really want that generator. There's Deadhard number 6. Do get a down on him here again. Probably should have left him slug and chased after everybody else, but that's one thing I still do a lot, is just go straight for the pickup. Now this, I actually got to... Oh, she doesn't even have a toolbox. She got me good. I dropped him because I thought she had the toolbox and was trying to sabotage. I just realized that. Oh my, my, my. Little things. Again, they really want that gen. Steve's kind of crawling away here. Get back over here, bud. I had a hook with your name on it. Yeah, not going to work this time. But there's Deadhard number 7. And now it works. Kind of unfortunate how things go. I actually completely forgot I had him picked up too, and his recovery was halfway done, so... Oh well. And we're gonna hit you. I believe that's hook number 2 for Jake. Oh no, that was his first one. Well, I did a lot worse this game than I thought I did. That's okay. That's okay. We're learning. It's gonna happen. I find the matchmaking in this is really kind of wonky. When I first came back, I realized I was red rank before. When I first came back, it was like, it was insane. I was getting paired up with red rank survivors, and I was still at bronze level. I thought the first few matches, the first few videos were bad. Oof. There's Deadhard number 8. Nice swing and hit the rock there. And there's the down. We're going for hook number 2. And they're on that generator at the back again. Just checking to make sure there's nobody around before I go and try and stop them. Swing and a miss for you, but I gotta save the generator, and there's the pop value. Meanwhile, they get the save, and I'm chasing the Steve again. So the Deadhard count is up to 8. I believe it goes up another at least 3, maybe 4 times. Because Deadhard is a thing. Not anymore. He gives me a bit of the runaround here too, but it's to be expected. Swing and a miss. I got him with the shock therapy, but too little too late. He was able to drop the pallet on me first, which is fine. They're really going for that generator. Ooh, almost had him with the shock therapy there. And hit. I thought I had him down here because of the way he was running and forgot he was at full health, so that's alright. Hit him with a healthy static blast here, seeing as they're all here, and it's not the one. Should have kept going for the Jake. Went for the Steve instead. We're gonna hit this generator again, try and get some overcharge value on it. There's the Jake. Stopped him from dropping the pallet there. Swing and miss. Again there, if I hadn't used the power, I probably could have downed him. That's okay though, we get him right here. I believe we get him out. And we hit that generator again. Now I'm going for the pop here, but I believe they finish it just as I get there. Should have taken a couple more steps before doing that, but that's okay. Yeah, right there. And that was the last generator to finish too, so that's okay. It's all good. Should have went for the Steve instead of the Claudette, because Steve was already injured, and she loops me pretty good, so. Meanwhile, they're working on the doors. Another swing and a miss, and there's the stun. There's the blind. Fakes the pallet. Hit the Yunjin Lee with this one. And get you. I down her here, I believe. And hook her in the basement. Every survivor wants a little bit of basement time from, now and then. Now they're not working on that door. Should have went to the other door, but I see a couple of them healing over here. I believe it chased down the Steve here. There's another Deadhard. That's number 9. He goes for the door, and we down him. No door for you, Mr. Steve. And that's out for him. This match did go a little bit better than the last one, which was good. I probably should have chased her out, but I was wanting to go for the Yunjin Lee instead. I knew she was already injured. So was the Claudette, and if I had chased her out, it would have made the last little sequence a lot easier, because she actually tries to get my attention here, which gives the Yunjin Lee enough time to heal up and eventually escape. Should have went up top. I forgot she had a med kit. Item awareness is something I need to work on too. There's still a lot of things we need to work on, but we'll get there. I do get the extra hit here, but it was too little too late, so yeah. This one went a little bit better than the last one. So there you have it. That was part 6 to Road to Red Rank. I believe the final Deadhard count was at 9. And yeah, I also believe these were the last 2 matches I had recorded pre-patch 6.1. So the next few, the next matches, the next games, the next everything after this will be after 6.1, which means Deadhard is, well, dead. Makes me very, very happy. So, yeah. I'm going to be working, or I am working on another Survivor Challenge right now, which will be the next video out after this one. And then I think there's a couple of killer challenges that I do in there too, so there's going to be a bit of a different killer gameplay. And we'll just keep going from there. So, until the next videos come out, until we see each other again, this is Stressful Frog, and I am out.